Sir Topham Hatt was listening to the noise outside. The passengers were angry. The station master came in. "Excuse me, sir, there's no train. Percy's already shunted the express train, but Gordon hasn't arrived. There seems to be something up." "Indeed," said Sir Topham Hatt. "We cannot allow that." He then walked to his car and said, "Oh God, it's not one of those strikes again. This is something my great-grandfather had to deal with." Sir Topham Hatt arrived at Tidwit's sheds. "Come along, Gordon, it's time your train was ready." But Gordon didn't want to move. Gordon felt rather sick. His cheeks were green and he felt rather weak. "I don't feel good, sir. I feel quite under the weather. I caught the express today." So Topham Hatt looked up and going, "Indeed, Gordon, you are sick." "But the express train's already been shunted to the station. I need an engine to help pull the express train." "What about Henry, sir?" said Percy. "Unfortunately, Henry's at the mainland and won't be back until tomorrow." "Oh, sir, what about Murdoch or Neville?" sighed Donald. "Fortunately, those two are at the works having an overhauler." "Oh dear, this seems to be rather a pickle," said Duck. "But there must be someone else that could do Gordon's express train that's a big engine like him." "I've got an idea, sir," said Thomas. You could get BoCo to pull the express." "Why, that's a good idea, Thomas. Good suggestion." I will get to BoCo straight away." BoCo was resting at the yard at Edward Station. He was having a rest as he had been working at the China clay quarries with Edward. Then he saw Sir Topham Hatt drive in. "Hello, BoCo. I need your help today. Gordon is ill, and there's no other trains available to do the express train. Will you pull the express train in Gordon's absence?" "Why, certainly, sir," smiled BoCo, and he set off. BoCo arrived at the big station. He coupled up to the express train, the guard blew his whistle, and off BoCo went. At first, BoCo was nervous travelling down the main line. Considering his class were known for engine troubles in the past. However, Sir Topham Hatt II had fixed those problems, and BoCo now works perfectly like a clock. "You can do it, BoCo!" This made BoCo feel a lot more better. BoCo arrived at Croven's gate. The passengers were impressed by BoCo's arrival. "Thank you, BoCo," they said. "That was a pleasant trip." Even the little engines were impressed too. "Ooh, you're right on time," said Skarloey. "You do some great efficient work." Even Sir Handel was impressed. "Thank you, Skarloey, but I can't stay for long. Got the express to pull. Express coming through!" And off BoCo went. BoCo passed to every station and got the train done in time. At last, evening fell. BoCo arrived back in the sheds, tired but triumphant. Gordon looked at his friend and smiled. "Thank you, BoCo, for doing my work. I am feeling a lot more better now. So Sir Topham Hatt will have you back doing goods trains. You are still welcome to pull the express anytime if I'm ill or me and Henry are at the works having maintenance checks or having overhauls." "Thank you, Gordon. I really do appreciate that." All the engines were impressed by BoCo's hard day work, all except for James. Well, he and BoCo are now on good terms, but he was James was known to get rather jealous. It's not fair. Why is the top that chose him? I could have done the express, but you were at the works delivering parts for other engines, James. So you were unavailable at the time. But still, I can pull the express just as good as this Buzzbox diesel. BoCo said nothing. He knew James very well. While James can be boastful at times, he knew James had a heart of gold. The next day, BoCo was back shunting at Edward Station when James passed by pulling express. Hello, Buzzbox Diesel. Enjoy being a shunter again. Enjoy pulling dirty tracks. BoCo said nothing.
Oh, take no notice of him, said the twins. He'll get his comings up.
Oh, I know you two mean well, but we shouldn't let things happen to our friend. He does mean well. He just can be a bit bad-tempered at times. But I'm sorry to say, Bill and Ben were right. James got stuck up on Gordon's Hill as he had ran out of water.
We're going to be late.
Well, this is all your fault, James. We told you to fill up on water at Edward Station, but you refused to stop. Trying to be like Gordon? All this leads is to... Whenever you try to do something like this, it leads to... Comes to bite you back in the ass again, said his crew. The guard telephoned for help. BoCo was the only engine available at Edward Station. The yardman came up. James is stuck up on Gordon's Hill as he's ran out of water. Can you please help him? Certainly, sir. He then arrived and found James on top of the hill, feeling quite embarrassed and cross. Ran out of water, I see. Don't speak to me. BoCo said no. Let's just get your passenger train finished, then to their next destination. BoCo switched on to James's line. He coupled up and off got. Arrived at the first station. Look, said a boy. The passenger train was late, and it has 2 engines. I think James couldn't manage on his own, so BoCo had to help him. Never mind, said BoCo. They're only joking. Ha ha, said James. BoCo just smiled.